Hey guys, welcome back to another installment of Trini Point of View. Now I know for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 I'm going to be stepping on some toes because most people enjoyed it and they had a real good time with it. But for me it was a step down from Volume 1, and it's not to say it's a bad movie, it's not, it's really good. But having seen Volume 1 and the potential these Guardians have, I really expected a lot more. And with this one, the first one we got like this real nice mission where everybody came together, but this one the characters were really fleshed out and we got a little bit of a backstory for everyone and really how they became who they are. And it was done really nicely too, because throughout the movie we had Ego the Living Planet and Peter Quill, and they had their moment. You found out who his father is, his ego and how he came to be, and why he came to Earth and all these things. And then we had Drax and Mantis, who played off one another really well, and you understood why Drax is who he is, you understood why Mantis is who she is, and where they came from, and the experiences and things that made them who they are now. Then we had Gamora and Nebula, and you understood what they had to go through growing up under Thanos and why Nebula had a grudge against Gamora, and really why they were always bickering. And you actually, I think Gamora is one of them actually was drawn into more than the rest. And then we had Rocket and Yandu, who we didn't really expect to have such a big role, but I will tell you this from now, Yandu has to be one of the best characters in the entire movie, and probably most people will go away thinking, like Peter Quill was the real star and the movie was based around him. But no, I actually think the movie was circulating around Yandu's story, and maybe it's like that underlying narrative, but I really felt drawn into Yandu's story. And as I was saying, Yandu and Rocket, they had a moment where they understood that they both kind of came about to the it's kind of same way, and they were like the outcasts, and guys, they kind of like the bullies basically, and that is really brought them together. So you had Peter and Ego, Gamora and Nebula, Mantis and Drax, and you had Rocket and Yandu. But Baby Groot was Baby Groot. It was pretty cute, and everybody was kind of just looking forward to having Groot on screen. Now with all of that said, I have my one major negative, and I think not a lot of people will really understand why it is a negative for me, but the humor. Now the humor was so good, but it was so much that I just kind of got fed up with it. And you could actually count the steps like 1, 2, 3, one liner, 1, 2, 3, one liner, and it came from Drax and Rocket and even Groot, even Peter, and you actually could have counted it, and it was getting a bit predictable, and I felt like they just tried to hit me over the head a little too hard with the humor, because in the first one you captivated everybody with the humor of, well, not the humor, the sarcasm of Drax and Rocket and Groot. But now it's like we're already there, we're believers in this Guardians of the Galaxy scene, and we don't need all this humor. We're really looking for, like especially in the third act, it kept on going. It's like beat, one liner, beat, one liner, and we just needed that third act where we could just get into the high stakes of it all. Now that I got that out of the way, I have to say this is probably one of the most beautifully shot movies ever, and the CGI and all the visual effects, it was so good. I know everybody is this big fan of Avatar and what James Cameron was able to do with Avatar and the whole 3D scene, but this, to me, I just didn't want it to end. I just wanted to go everywhere with Peter Quill and Ego, because the planet itself, Ego the Living Planet, it was so beautiful, and I think that is my biggest takeaway from the entire movie. I have to make mention of the Sovereign, who I don't know if you would see in like the clips online, you will see like these gold people from head to toe, even the hair and everything was gold. They had a nice little backstory, and they just kind of popped up every time you felt like you needed a pick-me-up in the movie. They kind of popped up, and they were really cool. Not everybody's liking them, but I kind of like them, and I felt like they could have been a little more okay, so Ego is the antagonist, but I felt like they could have played a role of maybe a secondary antagonist. Now I have to mention also there were 5 post-credit scenes, but 2 really stuck out to me. And one was the Sovereign. They were actually creating Adam. Now they refer to him as Adam, but we should all know he's probably Adam Warlock. I took a read on him, and that's how I would know who he is, but he's not that popular to me. But it was a really nice tease, because in the first Guardians of the Galaxy, everybody was wondering in the big cocoon in the collector's room if that was Adam, but we're actually seeing who he is now. The second major post-credit scene for me was seeing Stan Lee with the Watchers, and everybody, you know, had this mad theory about he's one of the Watchers and one of the Celestials and everything, but we actually see he's communicating with the Watchers, so you never know, that could be him, and he's just, you know, like in a different form. And to me it was like a nice nod to all the fans who've been speculating and wondering who Stan Lee really is. My rating for this is going to be a 7 out of 10. Now I wanted to give it more, but I felt like the humor was just a little too much for me, and because of that it just kind of slipped down to that 7 mark. But it's a really nice movie. You're going to have fun, you're going to laugh. Baby Groot is going to make you smile and just have this little gay smirk on your face throughout. But definitely you're going to have fun with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Alright guys, thanks for checking out another review. Remember to hit that thumbs up, comment down below on what were your thoughts on Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Remember to subscribe, and hit that notification bell down at the bottom so you get notifications anytime I post new videos. And as usual, see you again.